Hi, Virginia. This is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with you on Thursday, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you tips that you could do to maximize your traffic online. So with that, let me get started. So you got your email here at the top, you got your phone number. That's always good for conversions, so you're doing well there. The one thing I would say looking through your site is that there's not a ton of content here. And content is anything that you can highlight, whether it be pictures, text. In this instance, I'm talking about text. And the reason why you want a lot of text is really twofold. The first is so that you can be found for specific keywords, and you are being found for 30. A lot of it has to do with your name. A lot of the traffic that you are getting is your name. And in fact, when you get into these buyer intent keywords like roofing Santa Fe, New Mexico, you can see you're at the bottom of the second page, top of the third page. So you're really just, not high enough to get a lot of traffic. But if I wanted to rank for, let's say, roofing Santa Fe, right? I would have that as a heading. I would have it within my text. I would even save an image as that keyword. So instead of this being saved as the thin stock photos, I would save this image as roofing Santa Fe. And what happens is when Google crawls your site, they see that you have those keywords verbatim throughout your site, and it allows you to rank faster and more efficiently with those keywords there. It's also a ranking factor. So one of the reasons why sites like Wikipedia and Yelp do so well is because they just have a ton of content. And Google basically feels that if you have more content, you're more likely to be an expert and you're more likely to give the people that are searching the information that they need to make a good decision. So, what that's their main goal is to make sure that the people that are searching their site really get the information that they want. So, content's super important. Definitely would be my first tip. Adding content throughout your site and making sure, the keywords are in the headings, those photos are saved, and that you're just really maximizing the amount of keywords that you can rank for. My second tip would involve this Google Business Profile and really maximizing the amount of ways in which people can find you. So when somebody's searching roofing Santa Fe, there's usually ads underneath here, but you have these local ads, you have the Google ads, you have the Google My Business profiles, and then you have the organics. And all of them are just different ways to get people because people search differently. Some people click on the first thing they see, which is a great reason to run ads, both local and Google ads, and you get above the fold, and it's the first thing people see. And some people really like these Google Guaranteed because, Google backs it up by making sure that if something goes wrong, they'll pay for part of it to get replaced or fixed or adjusted. So, it adds a level of security, so people like that. But these are good for you guys because they have a high conversion rate because you get called, you only get charged for calls. And usually if people are going to call you, they're pretty close to converting because, people aren't going to call you know, if if they're not serious. They might send a form submit, they might search through, but they're not going to take that time to call unless they're serious. So they have a pretty high conversion rates. The Google ads, if done correctly, also can provide a lot of traffic too. Plus, you can kind of uh, adjust where you're being found and stuff like that. These Google business profiles can pull up to 40% of the traffic. So, being in here really helps in pulling traffic that way too. And, on this keyword that's like 100 searches a month, you're looking at 40 of them going to these top three. So that's a big, that's a big chunk. And the same thing with the organics. And if you're running a local ad, you're running a Google ad, you're in the map pack, and you're ranking organically, you're going to pull as much traffic in as possible. And last but not least, my third tip would just be to strengthen up your site. And how you do that is by adding referring domains that send links to your site. And really, you want do follow links. And what that's going to do is those are going to give you power and strength and boost up the strength of your site and boost you up the rankings. And what that looks like, this is McPartland. They're in big in your area, and as you can see here, their site pretty strong. They have 42 do follow links that are sending them power versus your, I believe it was one. Yeah. And you have 7 do follow link or referring domains. They have 59 and almost 4,000 backlinks. So, I don't think this would be too hard to get to their level. You just have to kind of do those 3 things and really push. So, I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Would love to get your feedback either way. I also have a link to our Google Calendar. Myself or my business partner Jackie would love to get in touch with you at whatever time fits your schedule. So, with that, have a great day and God bless.